Hey everyone, this is Dr. Ryan at Primal Chiropractic and Primal Elite Fitness. And in this week's video blog, we're going to be discussing something called a skin crease or a skin fold in the low back. What this indicates is you're usually in a hyperextended position in your low back or too much of an arch. Over time, this creates a lot of compression and a lot of pain and dysfunction can occur after that. An easy way to detect if you have this is simply lie down on your stomach, have somebody take a picture of you, and you will see that crease or fold. I'll also link a picture so you can see it as well. So just imagine this. If we're in a nice alignment, we're stacked, the spine can handle so much compression straight down in a healthy way. However, the second we get into an overarched position and then we add compression to that, you can imagine what that's doing to the muscles, the joints, the ligaments, etc. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a whiteboard picture really quick. Just bear with me for 1 second. And we're going to break down this in a lot more detail, and we're going to talk about solutions on how you can fix this as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and I'm not an artist, so I'll explain what that is in just a second. So here we have the body. Here's the head up here. Here's the spine, the natural arches, and this person is facing this way. So the first step in order to get out of that skin fold or hyperextended position is we need to learn how to stack the diaphragm and the pelvis. We want parallel lines here. And typically when we're in that skin fold or hyperextended position, the pelvis is rocked down and the rib cage is flared up just like this. So the first thing is we need to learn how to understand how to stack. We have a YouTube video called The Neutral Zone of the Lumbopelvic Canister. So it's one of our first videos we've ever done over like 5-6 years ago. Check that out if you want to learn how to understand how to stack the body properly. Second, intra-abdominal pressure. So what's really important about this is diaphragm breathing. This is very important when it comes to lifting or exercising. Now we're all used to breathing deep with our diaphragm breath, and we'll typically always feel it move out the front of our belly. However, you want it moving out the side and more importantly, through the back. So it's a 360-degree chamber of expansion, not just through the front of the belly there. So as you can see, if we're bringing this pressure down low and we're also creating the pressure moving against the spine, it's very difficult for the spine to hyperextend, which is going this way, if it has pressure meeting it with the breath. So practice your diaphragm breathing. Again, we have a great video on YouTube breaking this all down, teaching you how to get out of a hyperextended position in the low back. Next, we're going to be talking about muscles. So if you want to start training to start getting the muscles in great positions to keep yourself stacked with pure alignment, we're going to talk about the glutes first. So the glutes prevent the pelvis from rocking down. They posteriorly tilt the pelvis, where when you're in that crease or that hyperextended position, the pelvis is anteriorly tilted. So glutes, usually underactive in the vast majority of people. The obliques, this is also a great muscle to train. So again, if we are in a hyperextended position, the abdominal wall is going to be overstretched. And the best way, and this goes with pregnancy as well for the diastasis recti, to reverse that is we train the obliques. The obliques close the gap, the sling system, and get you out of that hyperextended position into that neutral alignment there. So these two are really important to start training. Lastly, when it comes to the hip flexors, this can be a dangerous one. When they're very tight or shortened, they're going to pull the pelvis down, which is what we don't want, is creating that wedge, creating that hyperextension of the low back. So this is an area that you want to make sure that's lengthened properly. Again, we have some videos on YouTube. The reverse Nordic curl is great if you're ready for it. We also have some nice hip rocker stretches if done correctly. Be careful with any hip rocker stretch or runner stretch. They're typically butchered whenever you look at the general public. People do them with a hyperextended spine and are cranking way too far, damaging the labrum or the capsule of the hip, and they're not truly releasing the hip flexors. So this is my blueprint here on how to get out of that skin fold or skin crease position. We're stacking the diaphragm and the pelvis. We're creating proper intra-abdominal pressure. We know what muscles to strengthen or stimulate, and we know what muscle that usually needs to be lengthened to get ourselves exactly where we need. So give this stuff a shot. If you need any additional help, we're here to help you.